welcome back to World of Warcraft, Burning Crusade Classic Blind. We're heading to Anachronist Crypts in an interesting attempt to fight some stuff. We will see how this goes. We'd probably be... We're looking for the monks here. Dangerous situation. There's a guy over there. It's a soul priest. We might be able to take one guy at a time. Dangerous. We got all sorts of markers. Amazing. Those are probably just to be aware of things. Well, 66 elites. We should probably be able to take. Oh, they did not even care. Oh, here come these guys. I think we're dead. It's time to leave. It's not a good start. Yeah. I have my doubts that this is gonna work. I have my doubts. Three is not a good choice. 3 is not a good choice. Let's get a well-fed buff going here. Because why not? I can tell you why not. Because this is not likely to work. Yeah, those guys. If we can grab one, we're probably fine. More than one, and we are done. Play in the corner. What a great spot to be. Soul Priest? Yeah, we're both level 70. We should be able to take one level 60-something elite. Bring them back over this way. Hopefully they don't have any friends. They brought another person. Not enough to matter since they're not even an elite. So. That worked. Yeah. Damaged there pretty severely. I think we need to be careful right over there since there's 3 guys. Oh, we're playing a dangerous game now. Should be... There's a monk. That's the one we are looking for. He's walking around this way. We're walking around this way. Yeah. We have no stealth to speak of. Let's check our 6 here. We should be able to get this monk.
Not enough rage.
Ah. Almost had enough. Anachronist monk. Apparently this is one of the options for getting blacksmithing. Which we theoretically could have found if we had just constantly done the dungeons over and over. That's not really our style. It's just a random drop. Let me see a little close to those guys. Alright. Behind him. He's called in a ghost. Should be able to fight. The cloth. Okay. And oh yeah. Alright. So that's basically the idea here. It's all gonna come down to execution. We got 2 guys over here. We can maybe take 2. I mean, it's 2 on 2. So that is a maybe. Oh, they both summoned up other guys. Oh, he's almost dead already. We can take down the elite. Now we're almost dead. He's got a little bit of a heal. Yeah, this is not ideal by any means. Oh boy, we got some moldy shoulder pads. Alright. Oh boy. Just about survived that. 1 is easy, 2 is a challenge, 3 is instant death, basically, is what we're seeing so far. It really comes down to how rare of a drop is this. So this is difficult. We're gonna be in a bad spot. Oh, we've grabbed the 3rd guy. We're dead. I think this is going to be widely considered a no. Okay. To the graveyard. Okay. Widely considered a no. In theory, we could do this. I just worry it's too rare of a drop for how slowly we're going to be doing this. And if it's a pattern drop, I don't know if it's going to be something like... I think we've had some things where it's been bind on... Not really bind on equip exactly, since you don't equip a pattern. But like, only tradable between the group for a certain period of time. That's how this kind of works. Questionable. Questionable. Yeah, we can... The challenge is be able to get through here for... Wait for cooldowns. I think there was a 3rd guy. We wait for all their cooldowns to be available. Two is just about doable. Usually you would come in here with 5 people. Around level 66. They have spirits on them. Yeah, I think they had spirits and there was another. Either way. Challenging. Twice the enemies. Yeah, that's not great either. Yeah. Trying to get through a dungeon only fighting single or 2 enemy poles. A bit of a challenge. But we are alive again. We might be getting away with running through here slightly better, since we have higher level, which might be giving us a bit of generosity with walking past people. Here we have a Vindicator and a Monk. Doesn't look like there's a third guy over there. If we clear these guys out, we also get a rich adamantite deposit, so that's something. Start with the Monk. They probably have a heal. Alright, he summoned him. And they both. Got that going on. Weaken him. Yeah, they have the ghosts here too. Okay. A bit of room cloth. A bit of almost dying. Let's go with a bandage here. Let's get our health back up. Okay. And let's grab this. That's obviously the right choice. I guess as far as they exist. The only... I can see how this could be difficult. If you only have, like, 3 spawns in the entire dungeon. I have to reset the dungeon. I think I can do that. Also, if there's this ore here every time, I'm okay with this plan. Just a few monks. I can see why we hadn't gotten this before. It's from 3 guys at the start of a dungeon. So now we're gonna look into dungeon resetting mechanics. Not something we've really had to worry about before. Room cloth's probably just a cell at this point. Let me see here. We go into instances. Reset all instances. I shouldn't have any other instances doing anything, so this is probably fine. Reset all instances. Yes. Alkanite Crypts has been reset. Perfect. Yeah, that's right. Yeah, as right as anything. This is a different way of doing things. I don't know if there's any limits here. I lost my well-fed buff when we died. So we know basically what we have to do here. Fight a few guys here. Soul Priest. There's a monk right there. Wait for them to come around. And they're down. Yeah, they bring a non-elite with them, so that's not a huge deal. Just looking for monks. There's that one, who goes up to there for a little bit, where we would have to fight 3 guys at once, so that's no good. There might be more of them in the other groups. Probably best off only worrying about the ones we can get in solo war, maybe 2. Well, we got a well-fed buff going here. Get this going as well as possible. He's on the move. go in this way. Let's take him down. It just spawned in a non-elite, so that's not a problem. Need to be slightly aware of being knocked around. That's not going to help us at all. Any other monks in here? We could probably target monk. Yeah, if any of them are grouped up with anything else, though, it does make things difficult. We got a monk here and the soul priest. We'll wait for... One problem with waiting for cooldowns is we end up losing my rage. Wait for him to get closer. We get behind. They sent in one of their guys. We're gonna rush in on the soul priest. Interrupt their attacks. Touch of the Forgotten. Keep interrupting their spells, that'll help. Down they go. Very good. Okay. Healing effects on you are reduced by 345. Well, that's not ideal. It looks like the ore is not here this time, so sad. Unfortunate. Unfortunate. Yeah, healing effects reduced. That's not great. Wonder what specifically that affects. It'd be 345 less on each individual heal. Maybe the total of the bandage. We got this ghost running through the middle. Isn't great. Get a heal going. Alright, everything we got. And take him in. No ore this time. Unfortunate. Vindicator, Soul Priest. Oh, there's a monk. Should probably get full health here. That'd probably help. He's all the way over there, though. Wonder if we can get to them. Good question. Only one way to find out, I suppose. If we could sneak around there. We maybe climb up on the staircase. And we can kill these if they aggro. Also be aware of where that group is at. Can't get up on top of there. Alright. Run this way. Oh. Close. But not so great. There's. I think one of those is the ghost, though. We're okay. I mean, we're less okay. Let's be grab everything's aggro. Oh, there. Or it might be faster to take out the non-elites so they can't do as much damage. We got him though. Just about. Just about. Okay. So we can push slightly further into the dungeon here. That's nice. I'm gonna lie down. This is the whole situation. Just about managed. Just about managed. Really comes down to a question of if it's better to reset the dungeon here. Here they come. Check out the monk first or the vindicator. So it's cooldowns. Should probably wait then. No sense going into a fight when we're unprepared. Looks like we should be able to take these guys. Yeah, monk is not who I would have pinned as the blacksmith of the group. But here we are, I guess. Right. Lost the line of sight on the staircase there. We probably just wait till they come back. That'd be fine too. Get behind him. Monk. I mean, just about managed this. Just about. They're doing a fireball. Stop that. That's a frostbolt. Not even close. Not even close. Ooh, plans, Felsteel gloves. That it? Is that what we're looking for? Felsteel bars? Looks perfect. Yes, I that is absolutely something that I need. I think that's what we came for. Actually worked. It's just Felsteel bars. Amazing. That's actually fantastic. Will bind us. I mean, that's the whole reason we came here. There we go. 360. That is the perfect level, too. Look at our skills. I have just 360. Fantastic. That's going to get us a long ways. It just barely worked. He's already out of potions. Fantastic. So that gives us some options here. Well, first let's get out of this dungeon.
Woohoo!
I have 2 minutes until I could head back to Shatrath, but that's good. Time to get out of here. Not too shabby for 2 people in a dungeon. We could probably duo the rest of the classic dungeons pretty easily. But we've got enough to do right now that I'm not too worried about that. Let's just get out of here. By how close we are, I feel like the extra agility probably did help us actually succeed here. That did not seem like it's very rare. Just a manageable thing that you would probably end up getting if you were one to farm the dungeons. Very, very good. Okay. Do we wait a minute and 20 seconds? I mean, I want the... I'll wait the minute 20 seconds. That's fine. The question is, fell steel. I think we can... There is a forge in Shatrath. And fell steel. That is just... That's eternium. And fell iron. So we might end up wanting to go to the auction house to get more of any of those. But for now... Either way, we'll be in Iron Forge after that. So I'll be fine. 27 seconds. We can get over to Shatrath. Ten seconds now. It looks like we're just standing around doing nothing. This is completely tactical.
I haven't used that item yet.
There we go. Perfect. Perfect. It's almost like we planned this, but I don't plan anything, so here we are. I think we have a decent amount of eternium. This only make 1 bar? 1 bar for 3 fell iron and 2 eternium? That's a lot. We can go for that, though. Alright. Let's start by heading to the bank here. We'd probably be better off just heading to Iron Forge. Everything's where I know it is. And we might be buying more stuff. This is entirely... Wait, how much is this? It's gonna be 6 fell steel. Each of those is 7. Might as well just get all the way there. Yeah, it'll be close. And I guess it also depends on how quickly this new pattern changes levels. We're gonna need... We also need more healing potions. Should probably grab that while we're here. That'd be a smart idea. And we can try selling this ring. It's a nice ring. It's a nice ring. Be happy to have the Lazuli Ring of the Tiger. So let's go into selling here. There's one on July, 13 gold. The vendor price is 3. Let's try like 750. Not a huge amount. Acceptable. Okay, let's grab... healing potion. We can remove items from this list. That'd be a good idea. We want the super healing potions. 8 stacks of 5. 1, please. Perfect. That'll get us restocked here. Okay. Very good. I was gonna say, this guy looks crazy with his giant head. No, that's a shield. He's just a skeleton on this side. Wasn't sure what I was looking at there. Alright. Otherwise, we're just going to just sell this to the shop. Make space in our inventory for all the stuff we're about to grab out. Okay. So we need the fel iron. We need the Eternium. We got this one here. Fel iron, Python, Corium. We don't have the Corium for this, actually. What's this make? Oh, this has hit rating on it. Oh, that's really good. I want that. So I'm gonna need... That's at 365. That should be doable. We're gonna need fel iron, Corium, 2 primal fires. Oh, not like that. Yeah, we need 2 Corium bars to make this. We should be able to get to 365, no problem. And the Scrolls of Strength. There we go. We need fel iron, and then we need Eternium. I don't do much with the adamantite, unfortunately. Let's see what we can do here. We have a few more fel iron. Do we have any? Yeah, we had some Eternium here too. We can make some stuff. It's gonna be a lot more than that. We're gonna need significantly more. I mean, I'm really hoping here that we get more than 1 fel steel for all this we put in. We can do the recipe 17 times. Here is hoping we get more than 1 bar. We're gonna make more and more fel iron and Eternium here though, so that'll also help. So, create all the fel iron. That'll be the first step. And then we can also make 3 Eternium. So yeah, it takes 2 ores to make 1 bar here of both of these. Then it looks like it was 5 bars to make 1 bar of the fel steel. So that's basically 10 ores per fel steel. And then our recipe is 6 of those. So that's 60 ores per thing we're going to be making here. That's wild. All of our mining is paying off, basically. That's 18. I think that's enough for 3. Come on, 3 fel steel bars each time. No. Alright. So if it's 6 times 7, that's like 40 gold per thing we're going to be making. Give or take. We can get away with, I mean, opportunity cost and all that, but we should be able to get away with just having to buy Eternium. Since we have way more fel iron than Eternium bars. And we need, well, we do need more fel iron, but not exactly the ratio we have. We're gonna have we need 12 fel iron bars for this at the end also, so. I mean, maybe not the end, but needed. So let's start with 18 here. Blacksmithing. Scroll, 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 scroll. Fell steel gloves. Now let's look at these. Well, we can make them, then look at them. Requires 6 fell steel. They do have an auction value, so in theory we might be able to sell some of these. It looks like they have a set effect that might require blacksmithing. Faith in fell steel, which gives a bonus to strength. Fascinating. We don't have the recipes for the other ones, so that's not something we're going to be able to do. We can get some levels from this. I don't anticipate these are going to stay orange all the way to 375, though. Fell steel gloves, blue item. Let's see what these compare. They got way more armor. They give stamina. They got a red and blue socket with parry rating. And they increase defense rating on equip. We're not going to be able to get the set effect. So. They're interesting. No hit rating. Or critical strike rating, really. The red and blue sockets are not going to help that much on any of that. Lots of stamina, though. Lots of stamina. Alright, that goes to 363. So. Let me see what we can do here. First order of business is getting to 365. And then we'll be able to make this over here, which is going to get us at least one more level. That's 366. What we really need is a bunch of fell steel bars. This needs 12 fell iron. Move that around. Each of these requires 6. So check out smelting, fell steel. 6 times 3. 18. We get 2 more fell iron. That'd be enough to make the 6. This is going to be a matter of which is the most effective way here. We could just go straight fell steel, depending on what exists. Only 9 fell steel bars exist. Okay. It's not great. How about fell iron? Fell iron ore and fell iron bars. There's 100 of those. Might be better off just... At these prices, we might be better off just making all the fell steel ourselves. We'll start here. Stacks of 20. How much of this do we really need, is the question. We start off trying to get to at least 365. There's 18 each. We can buy one of these stacks. That'll get us to 365. We also need more Eternium. That's going to be the other question. There's 77 Eternium bars in existence currently. And 1 ore for 900 gold. Sure. Seems legit. Alright. So to get the 2 levels here, we need 12, 24. So let's just That's 100. Eternium's more expensive. We'll start with 2 stacks. That'll get us where we need to be. Yeah, this is gonna be highly expensive. Looks like each fell steel bar is gonna be like 12 here. Let's buy those also other fell steel too. We got more Eternium than we need, so that's gonna be okay. I really just think if we want to use these gloves. The socket bonus for parry rating, I'm not really interested in. The defense rating isn't really what we're looking for. These seem to be very much more a tank kind of gloves. Or are they better than what we have? Ours currently have hit rating, so I don't know if we really want fell steel gloves. Strength, critical strike. That critical strike is gonna be a lot more than we could get even if we put everything in the sockets. So I think we're probably better off with our current gloves as a DPS kind of guy. So we could sell the fell steel gloves theoretically here. 16 more fell steel. That's not quite the right number. That's the amount we can make. We'll start with 12. And I do kind of need some money to buy stuff to put in the sockets here. I don't want to spend all of our money. And switch to blacksmithing. We find this here. Those are gloves. And the real question is going to be, how long does these stay orange? Because as they currently stand, it's costing us like 55 gold per glove here. If we can sell these back, that'd be a start to recouping our losses. First breakpoint here, 365. They stay orange. Alright. We did not buy the other Corium. We need that. Fast move. Yeah, the Eternium looks like it's gone up a bit here. Just as expensive as the Corium, maybe. Or maybe everyone is panically trying to get to the end of blacksmithing, just like I am, before the next stuff starts. And the market's going crazy. So I need Corium. Corium bars. I need 2. Stack of 2. Perfect. Okay. Let me look at this. Let's get this to 366. So we need 9 more at like 50 each. Gosh, that's maybe doable. It's maybe doable. Let's start selling some fell steel gloves, shall we? Bit of a discount. And all 5 in here. I don't know if that's really... Disenchant of 9. 13. As much as I do want to make as much back as possible, I also want them to maybe sell. Let's put those in there. Probably going to be saturating the market here. Fell steel. Bars. 9 exist. Fell steel boomstick. Fell steel reaper. Let us get all the fell steel bars here. 1, 2, 3, 6, 9. Need 9 more levels. Get 8. The ores are much more expensive. So we need 8 more levels. And each one takes 18 bars of fell iron. Let's just start buying stuff. 60 of these. That'll be enough for like 3.5 levels. They're going way up in price now too. Let's get the moderately valued ones. See what that gets us. Yeah, 5 gold for a fell iron. That's a bit pricey for me. Let's see how many total fell iron we got from that. Then we can equate that to how much corium we need, or eternium. The limiting factor might actually be the market here. That's nice. You'll love to see it. That's all the corium we need. If we want to match this fell iron to eternium, it's a 3-to-2 ratio. So we only have 80, 84. $84. 2/3 of that. I just got a calculator. It's almost 90. So we need almost 60 eternium bars. We have 18. And those ones, I mean, we can buy all the eternium. So that is all the fell iron, fell steel, and eternium realistically on the market there. And we're out of gold too, so. Okay. Alright. We'll see how far this can get us. But first we're going to get the shoulders here. And we have enough money left over, we can buy some yellow sockets. So I'll be fine. These look really nice. Incredibly expensive to make this. I mean, everything we're doing here is incredibly expensive, so I'm okay with that. Looks like we're going to just be doing quests to make money to buy more ores and such. Rage steel shoulders. Let's make that. We got a lot of stuff in this pile. Mail. No, it's plate. Rage steel shoulders. It's an option value of 260 of it. I don't know about that. Probably not. Hit rating, critical strike, strength, stamina, more critical strike. Love it. Let's make these shoulders. Actually, well, no, it'll be fine. If fell steel gloves go, I'm just really worried about this going yellow. We don't really have enough fell steel to get that far anyways, so It's probably worth doing the shoulders last here at least, just in case. I don't think we're gonna have enough fel steel to even get there anyways. Smelting, fel steel. Okay, 26 more. So 26 plus 9, that'll be 35. I think we're one short of being able to make another. I'm gonna go back to the auction house and try to find, scrape together enough to get one more level here. Because I am going to make the shoulders. We also need to make sure we don't go under 12 felt iron bars here, because we need that for the shoulders. Big old stacks of fel steel. Love to see it. Yeah, blacksmithing is incredibly expensive and also incredibly useful. It would have taken a very long time for us to mine up all this extra stuff that we needed. We still had like a zone and a half to play with, so we'd find some stuff. And we also have some stuff in the things that we could sell. So that's an option. Ironforge is under attack. That's great. That's what we needed right now. And we're out of corium anyways. That's okay. Corium was the end of this. So we have 5 more fel steel gloves. That'll get us to 370. And then the shoulders will get us 371, hopefully. This will also show us if the fel steel gloves go yellow at 370. That could be brutal. Hopefully these sell. I'd like that. 366. Yeah, we do not have the anything to get us to 375 right now. But we're close. We're close. 367. 368. Does take a little bit to make these. That's completely reasonable. 369. Here's the kicker. Is it gonna go yellow? We've used this for 10 levels now. Yes, it does. Oh boy. Oh, that's not ideal. So, it was the correct choice to make the fel steel gloves first, because that guaranteed us 370. And make the shoulders. Gets us 371. Alright. I think that makes the fel steel gloves twice as expensive to get levels from at this point. But we're not exactly going to make the shoulders instead. 100 gold for that. Or... I guess it's close. We might be able to make a bunch of rage steel shoulders. 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 100. It's basically the same. And the fel steel gloves are just a lot easier to get the required items for. Scroll strength, yeah. Alright. But yeah, we do not have the funds to get the last 4 levels. It was going to be about 100 gold per level. Getting 400 gold is not actually a huge impossibility here, though. But I do want to go get 2 yellow sockets. So we can upgrade these shoulders here. Get everything out of it. And they have hit rating, which is also great. Yeah, if we look to compare these, Way more strength. Much less stamina, that's fine. Critical strike. The same on equip critical strike. Hit rating instead of resilience. Critical strike instead of resilience. Yeah, it's really good. I don't believe this 260 auction. It's not bound on equip though. When was that? 250. What's the history? Today and Tuesday. Interesting. I mean, they're very good. I'll give you that. And it was absolutely an investment to get to this point. I feel like I should probably save the Felsteel gloves for later. Let's throw them on there. We have 10 of those on the market now. Today and earlier in August. I don't particularly believe that, since it only cost about 100 gold worth of stuff to make it. Presumably there is some value in making stuff with blacksmithing, and this is pretty nice. I'm okay with that. Oh, this does exist. Somebody else made one. It's on the auction house right now. Interesting. But we need to buy some gems. Specifically, yellow. And not called Raid Steel Soldiers. Alright. We're looking for... blue ones, I think. Defense rating. No. We want the critical strike ones, so that's smooth. Eight critical strike, 8 critical, 8 critical, 8 critical, 8 critical. 10 critical for 160. These are pretty expensive. These are very nice shoulders too. So I'm okay with that. We need 2 of them. That's gonna be 80 gold to put in here. That is 80 gold that really could go towards blacksmithing. But I want this to be the best we can have. So. Let us... I mean, is it really worth that much for a little bit more critical strike? Probably not. Buying it anyway. Setting us back to nearly 0 here. But it's for a good cause. And that cause is our new shoulders. Perfect. Great. Shift right click to socket. There we go. Plus 8 critical strike. Plus 8 critical strike. Plus 3 critical strike. Plus 17 critical strike. And hit rating, and strength, and stamina, and armor. Socket. Alright. Let us check out our new shoulders. We found these ones just in a shop randomly. And now we're upgrading to these. Buy not equip? I mean, I already put... It's not bound even though it has gems in it. That's fascinating. Yes, buy non-equip. Oh, those are spiky. Wild. Those are very wide. Not as tall as some other ones. But my goodness. I'm a spiky ball of death now. Very cool. Alright. And we can't get the gems back out of this, unfortunately. Let's just go into a vendor. Let's pop over here. They're gonna grab some stuff out of the bank to sell. At this point, I don't think I really need any more adamantite.
What's on your mind?
Realistically. So, goodbye, savage plate shoulders. And the gems that I put inside you. You were good. You were good.
See you soon.
It is incredibly spiky. It looks dangerous to move my arms up too high. It's gonna just get stabbed by the spikes. Hilarious. We were close to having enough for another attempt.
Talk to me.
Let us sell a few stacks of this. Probably sell some of our primal earth. I do want to keep the adamantite around in case I want to make more weight stones. We can sell some of our primal earths. Then the rest of the moats here, which we don't really use. We're so close to you. So close. And probably sell a few of the primal fires. Everything down here is not really sellable, so that's okay. And we can sell the leatherback. Don't think we need dense grinding stones either. I mean, those are vendor price. That's fine. Just trying to get a little bit more money here. Trying to get us across this finish line. We are very close. Very close. They're running around patching us. That's interesting. Sell some nether cloth for regular price here. And we can sell 9 stacks of that. We do not need that much nether cloth. And sell some primal earths. Probably just do stacks of 1. Don't know how many primal earths anybody needs. Maybe stacks of 5. Less spammy. And we are putting in deposits for all these too, so hopefully we're fine. Here's a moat of air. Some moats of water. I guess we need 5 of those. Some moats of life. These aren't very expensive. We can do just 1 stack. 1 stack of 3, please. Some moats of mana. There we go. Primal fires in stacks of 1. These have a decent price. We just use a few of these making our stuff. Sell this leather back. And anybody want these? No. Just auction that. So let's check what do we all have here in our auctions. We got the ring, 10 gloves, 9 stacks of cloth, 5 stacks of primal earth, whole bunch of moats, primal fires. Probably not enough to actually get us the level we need. Well, we also need to wait for more people to be selling anything that we can turn into fell steel, but we're close. Very, very close.
What can I do for you?
And some dense grinding stones. And repair.
Keep your
Just so we don't end up having no gold and needing to repair things. That'd be disastrous. But here we are. We got our new fancy shoulders. They look amazing. The helmet's still not the best, but it is the best helmet, so it's okay. So we will see what we all get sold in the auction here. And then we can continue doing quests and stuff next time. Goodbye.